I'm going on just a few minutes early because a lot of people don't get their notifications right away. So I figure if I go a few minutes early, by the time it's really time to start, maybe most people will have their notifications. I know with me, I get my notifications around 10 minutes after the lives have gone on. So I don't know. I have on, you know, I've clicked on to be notified, but for some reason, my notifications all come on late. So, hi, Melody. How are you doing? I don't know how the weather affects you or not, but when there's that chill in the air, it hurts my bones. Hi, Lisa. I was just saying I went on a few minutes early because not everyone gets their notifications right away. Mine come in always late. So I thought if we got here a little earlier, everybody would have time to show up. I've been playing in my black and white one. I've added a few pictures into that. So I'll show you guys that in a few minutes. I think tonight, though, we're going to, at the beginning, we're going to put in or try to figure out what kind of journal we're going to turn this one into. The one that's going to have more, junk journal type, and see how that goes. So what have you been doing, Lisa? I've been seeing all your stuff, all your videos you've been putting up. You've been busy. Oh, you're going to make a second one too, Melody? Great. I saw your black and white one in the group. It looks fantastic. Looks really, really cool. This one, let's see if it doesn't start doing all of its crazy ins and outs again. I showed only in the group. I haven't showed on here on YouTube, but whoops, upside down. I did a few pages in this one. Just a few. And I did some outlining with my white pen. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, everybody swears by these pens, but every time I buy them, they always skip. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And I see other people using them and they don't have an issue, but I always do. But oh well. I try and use them anyway, but they still keep skipping. Oh, you're ready to do art, Lisa? Okay. Me too. I had to work all day long today and yuck. No fun. So on some of these harsher pages, the ones that the black and white was really, really stark, I came over and put a little bit of gesso on top of them. And so that's what I did with this one. And I think it toned it down a lot. And I think that once, I start putting the pictures on there, it's really going to help it a lot. And this was the one that we did together. I think that was last week. And I did this one. And I like how this one came out. And then I put just a tiny bit of gesso just to fill in the blank areas. Hi, CJ. And I think that helps. But still, even though I put a little bit of gesso there, if I find something that I want to put in there, it's just a little added background. And I toned this one down too. A lot of them I did because it was way too much. Hi, Scotty. And on this one, I did get my little bit of red in there that I wanted to get in. And I saw this tree and I saw a match. And then I saw, expired, and I thought, yep, that's what happens. You get the match with the tree and everything gets all expired. And I was able to get my little red in and make a little storyline with my pictures. And did I do anything else? I put her in, but I haven't really done anything with her yet. But I did put the gesso behind it. I put him, I put her. Haven't really done anything with them either. This is the one we did together. And then I just put some gesso on this so it wouldn't be so stark. Gesso on this one too. We did this one together last week. More gesso. Put her, but haven't really done anything with her either. This one, I got kind of crazy with her. I put this little thing that I cut out of some paper, and then it reminded me of the old movies where they had these big giant headdresses on the musicals. So I created like this headdress on her, and then blocked out the other circles that were there. Yeah, Melody, it really tones it down. The other way, it was looking a little too cartoony for me, that harsh black and white. And this really helps. This too, I mean, this was so. I think I did this one since the last time we were together. I just glued the picture down, and then with my credit card, I just put some gesso around it to add like a frame to it. Now this one last week, I think I had showed you that one side of the paper, of the page in that magazine, had this really cool shell, and then the other side of it was this really pretty leaf. And I didn't know which one to use. So what I ended up doing was I cut it in half, and I was going to use the shell on one, side of the page, and then on a different page use the leaf. And when I flipped them over and put them on top of each other, some of the lines matched up, and I thought that was so cool. So I went ahead and put it on top of each other. And then I used the white pen to really emphasize those lines that went in. And I think that's all. And see here, you can see how stark that is. I hadn't done the gesso on that yet. Didn't do the gesso on this one either. And I put her on there. I haven't done much with her either, but she's there ready to go. And then I did do the gesso here. I don't know. I put this in. I haven't done anything really with it yet. This one too. Might be about it on this one. I still have to do the gesso. Oh, I did her. And I saw this really odd looking girl in one of these fashion magazines, and I thought she just had to go there. So her look is like, oh my gosh, look how stupid she looks. I don't know what the look is yet, but that's what I think she's thinking. She's looking at that and going, oh my gosh. I put her in. I haven't, finished her up, but this came from, I don't remember, some kind of packaging. And I cut that apart and put that on her head as her hat. All right. So that's pretty much what I've done so far in this one. Not too much, maybe 2 or 3 pages, just the beginning. And then I'll be, working on the backgrounds or on some of the other pages and filling it all in. But you get the idea. Jessica! So, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. So anyways, you get the general idea what I've done since last week on here. And so now we're going to put the other one together for the newbies that aren't quite sure, how to put it together. You saw this look? Oh, the that look of the eyes. I bet you did. Yep. You look into the sea of your students, and that's what they all look like. Oh, brother, when is this going to be over? Yep, that's for sure. All right. Oh, Lisa, you're not a newbie. All the stuff you do, you're no newbie at nothing. All right. Okay, so where we left this one at the OK Corral, we had this configuration last time we met this one. And so because we put the signatures here on the black and white one, we're going to put them here in the middle and see how that works out with this configuration. So I figure if this is, follow my logic now. Let me hold this up, see if it doesn't go crazy. If we're going to put the signatures here, then it would make sense to, if you figure the center here, then if we put the signature in the center of this space, then it'll fit nicely in here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the signature. If you figure this in two pieces, we're going to put it in the center of each two sections. So it'll be about right here and about right there. And that way they'll fit in here nicely. That's the theory. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. All right. So I took this piece of paper to use as a template. It's the width of the spine here. I put a line of the dimension of the spine. Then I figured out where the center of that spine is and then where the center is between those two. I brought it down an inch and brought it up here an inch and then put this smack in the middle. And that is where we are going to put our signatures, our holes for our signatures. Let's see here. So you can see it better, the bullseye. So now we got to figure out what we're going to make our signatures of. I have a whole bunch of junk mail, some of the stuff I showed you the first time. And then we'll see how we put that together. So that's where that's going to go. And then we have to kind of, guesstimate the thickness that we're going to do that. So let's see what we end up doing. I have a bunch of these from paint. And I have some paint chips. Then I have, where did that one thing go? I have, where did that go? Oh, hold on. I put it over here somewhere. Let me go get that. I thought I had it. What did I do with it? Hold on. Oh, here's some. I got some new trash from my friend that gives me trash. I thought maybe I could use some of these. She's the one that gives me all the good trash. All right. So these are pretty cool. So I think I can put them in there. You can use some of this stuff, right? Yes, we can. All right. So I don't know if we should use a lot of, let's see, is that fitted? I wonder if we should use just a lot of pages from other magazines or just a bunch of junk mail or what? Let me see what I have here. I should have brought all my stuff out. I wasn't thinking. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. I want to use some of these for sure because the fact that we have this open space, if I make some of the signatures with these, then we can have these that open up like that. And I think that'll look pretty cool. So let's use a couple of these for sure. There's two of those. Let's put two on the other side. Jessica, I saw your journals that you put out today. They're beautiful. Jessica made these really pretty junk journals out of Reader's Digest books. And they're really cool. All right. So, oh, and here's another one. That fits. Oops, does it fit this way? No. I didn't even look to see if these fit this way. Yeah, they do. Okay. So I'd have to cut these. We can do that. We have scissors. We can cut. And we can use some of this. Yeah, Jessica has a way of making everything look pretty cool. All right. Let's put something like that. But is that going to catch? Yeah, we'll have to put it in the center, but it will catch. Let's put an envelope. And let's put an envelope on this side. This is packaging. We'd have to cut that down, but we can use this. Let's see. All right, let's cut this down. All right, that can go there. This is a different type. Does it fit? Let's see. Yeah, that fits. Fits always. Great. Okay, we got that. And maybe we'll put some of my jelly print paper in there, being that we lined it to jelly print. Let me get that. I think that would be kind of cool. and the different scraps. Let's just put some scraps in there. That fits. And what else? These came from some art books. These look kind of cool in there. And we'd have to cut those down too, not a problem. All right. Vicki, what did you do? I didn't get to watch the end of your live the other day. You were working with the gouache. Wasn't that what you were doing? Okay, this can go here. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Tammy. Ooh, red. Not that I don't have enough red in that other one. Too big. Let's just fold it like that. Oh, you were stamp carving. Oh, man, I'm behind. Oh, yeah, I did see the stamp carving one. I didn't get to see it all. I had to finish up my work. I took a little break and saw you doing it a little bit. Okay, I put that red one there. I finally had enough time to finish up my journals that I was working on, so hopefully I can get those out soon. All right, okay, trim, 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 trim. Okay, let's put a few together and see how it looks so far. See how much we need to add. All right, I think I'll put this in here. I'm just going to put one signature in each section. So that's just going to have two, because once you start adding to it, you know, it's going to get pretty bulky. Okay. So this is right here is pretty close. So it's going to get a little bulky. You're going to be stitching in here for your signature. So I'm going to cut this down to give it space to move around. And I was taking about 1/4 of an inch off. Now see, you have a lot more movable space after that's all sewn in. There like that. And this one was too long, so maybe we'll have this create like a little pocket or something. Let's just fold this over. You might create like a little tuck spot or something. You can always cut it off, or you can create a little space to tuck something in. Let's do it this way so I can see the paint chips. Let's do it like that. All right. All right. That's getting there. Slowly. Let's put some more junk in there. All right. Let's go from the junk pile that she gave me. Oh, yeah. You got to put some of that in there. Some of that. Okay, those can go in there. Let's get this side, because we've got 2 signatures we're working on at the same time. That on the outside. Okay, that's that signature so far. I like these people. Hey, Miss Brooke. Miss Brookie. Is it cold up there where you are? Thought you were, I think, unless I was mistaken, I heard there was going to be bad news up there. Hi, Valerie. Yes, but too bad it's not my Facebook. So. Came off an old bag. I mean, I'm not talking about myself again, but it did come off an old bag. All right. Okay. Is it too matchy-matchy if I put one on each side? Maybe it is too matchy-matchy. I'll save that for another one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Let's put some maps. Let's put some maps. All right, so the size that we need is so right here. Oh, I don't want the United States. Come on, I already know the United States. Let's get something else. Okay, let's just go straight across, see what countries we get. Let's just tear this puppy up. All right. Put that there. Okay, what else? I like my trees. Let's clean up the trees. What are you all working on tonight? Or are you just looky-looing tonight? That's the way to do it, Melody. I'm the best person to make you fall asleep. Oh, fussy cutting. Ah, I have to be in the mood to do that. And then I think I hold on too tight because it tends to cramp my hands up. I probably need different types of scissors or something. A laser maze. Oh no. Oh my goodness. That would drive me crazy. Too technical. No, 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 no. Ah, this is good. Gotta cut that. Let's do it this way. Let's cut this in half and make it smaller. Oh no, I can't do that. That's a girl right there. I don't want to mess that up. I'll have to save that. Next. My mistake. Ooh. Let's use this cool bag. Let's cut this in half, approximately. And then we'll put this in here like that. Ooh, these are cool circles. Look at that. Those are cool. I got those somewhere in Happy Mail or something. Okay. Do we have enough on those signatures? I don't know. Let's see. Let's double check again. Let me get all this stuff out of the way. And let's see what we think. It might be once we start adding this, that, and the other. Because remember, the signatures that we're putting in, they're going to grow because we're going to add stuff to it. So we have to keep that in mind. All right, let's just see how this works out. And then we'll try and visualize. We'll try and visualize. All right. I don't think they're chunky enough. What do you guys think? Take it up to a vote. I don't know if Vicky can answer because she probably is on her second vodka. It's after 7. More? I think so, huh? We need more. We need more. We need more. All right. Yeah, I don't want to put that. Okay. Let me get, hold on. I'm going to put some of my eco prints that have gone wrong. Because it's going to get covered up anyway. That'll be good filler paper. Okay, there's some of that. Okay. We'll have to cut all these. That'll be okay. Will it fit? Let me see. Yeah, just slightly. Just have to cut a little bit. All right, let's cut them all a little bit. And then we'll fold them in half. And we'll be set to go. I have a bunch of leaves I collected yesterday, right before we got this rain, and it was that day before yesterday. Anyway, they say we're getting all this rain and this wind, and a lot of the leaves are, you know, just holding on. Ooh, look at all this fun stuff, Jessica. Trash. Have a heart attack. Okay, let's fold this in half. we have this. Is that the right size? Yep, I can use that. Okay, that should make it chunky enough. Now we got to cut the length down on these, and then they're ready to go. How much? How much? I guess I could use scissors, but but where's the fun in that? Okay. Yeah, scissor thumb. I don't like scissor thumb. Ooh, this is getting pretty chunky now. Oh yeah, this feels a lot better. It's feeling pretty good. Got to remember on some of these, there's a right side and wrong side. I better double check the other one. Oops, I forgot to cut that one down. Okay, that feels pretty good. And let's put a full piece on the outside so we make sure when we put in the stitches that they grab everywhere. All right. Okay, let's check it out one more time. Oh yeah, this looks better. What do you guys think? It looks a lot better, right? Ta-da! And that's before putting, you know, all kinds of stuff in there. So I'm going to make an executive decision. We're ready to go. Oh gosh, I wish I knew what I was doing. Oh, I got to get my clips. Let me clip those together. Can you hear my wind chime? Can't miss that. See, I had my wind chime outside all the time. And, you know, the crazy weather around here is spring comes and then boom, it's hot. So, you know, air conditioning. So I never got to hear my wind chimes because I had my window shut. So then one day I said, Rosemary, why don't you bring those stinking things in the house so you can hear them? And then I thought, well, how am I going to hear them? There's no wind in the house. So I decided to hang them in an area where I walk frequently. So every time I go by, I do the, you know, ringy ding ding, and I get to hear my chimes. Then when the girls come over to play at the house, you know, I have it where they have to walk past it and they have to hit their head on it. So I get to hear the chimes all the time now. So I just wanted to share my chimes with you. I am the wind. Okay. Now, okay, let's do the holes in here first. Let's make the major mistake first. Oh, I wish I knew what I was doing. Okay, get that. Yeah, Scotty, you haven't been here in a while. You need to come. If I can hit my head, out of all you guys, I think, Vicky, is Vicky shorter than me? I don't know. But I do know that even Vicky hits it. That's how low I have it. Just so I can make it be stabilized. Okay, so what I'm doing is a little template that I have the size of that spine. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Because if I lift it up, whoops, if I lift it up so I can see it, then you can't see it. So I need to secure it so I know it's in the right place. To make the holes. And now it's raised up, so that's not good. Okay, where's my other pokey tool? I like my other one better for this. Okay. All right, so let's, yay! All right. We got that done. Yay! All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this so that I can put these holes in the crease of our signature. All right, does that make sense? Let me line that up. Okay. All right, so now, so we can see it, we're all set to go there. Now we need to sit this, make sure it's going straight up and down. Yes, it is. So now we have to line this up and make the same holes in here to line up with our signature. And most of us don't have that lovely little cradle, so let's just work with what we have. Hold on. I lost it. Okay. All right, so there's a little hole. It's not poked all the way through, but it'll give us a guide. Right here, I got the 3 holes. And then I can come back. Man, that's tough stuff I put in there. I might have to use my heavy-duty make a giant hole thingamajigger. I don't know what that paper is made out of. Look! Look, I don't know what those papers are made out of. Okay, hold on. Let me get a book and sit it in it. Create my own little valley. I don't have a big book, though. I have the small books here. Okay. I'm going to have to probably get this out of your sight and get it closer to me so I can get this done. It's still not going through. Wow. Live TV. Hold on. Sometimes you just need brute strength. And I'm not brute. Okay, we got the holes. Yay! Okay, so let's do the other one. All going up? All going up? Yes. Okay. Let's clip this so it doesn't move on me like last time. Okay. This one went through easier. The other one, I don't know what was in there. maybe I haven't had enough enough spinach. I like kale better, but I haven't had kale lately either. Okay. Man, the hole's not even, can you see? Look, you see what I've been doing. I've been stabbing that thing. I must have like reinforced cardboard. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hot flashes trying to get this done. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Last time I had lotion on my hands, I couldn't get it done. This time for sure I didn't put any lotion. And I'm still having problems. Oh well. See, you can see everything is not smooth sailing. It just doesn't happen that way. Okay. The paint swatches, yeah, I think so. That stuff is like heavy duty. Okay, just for that, I need a drink. Hold on. But no, it's just tea. Okay. I took everything out of me. Now, time to put in the signature. Let's see what kind of needle I'm going to use. And the fact that that was so hard and so thick, I'm going to use the wax stuff. I'm going to bring in the big guns because, just because. And I'm going to use one with a little bit more pokey to it because that stuff was tough. All right. So now, Lisa. Bye, Lisa. Lisa's leaving. Oh, no. Was it something we said, Lisa? All right. So normally what I do is I just get 2.5 lengths. Kind of, sort of, that's what I kind of, sort of do. It's not always right, but it's what I do. 1, 2.5. Oops. All right, let's see if this works. And I normally, you know, sometimes I cut, there's like 6 pieces, 6 threads. Sometimes I cut that in half. I separate them into halves. But I'm not going to with this one because this is, like I said, feels kind of heavy duty to me. All right, so let's get that in there. And we're going to do it just like we did last time. And for those of you that weren't here or forgot or just weren't paying attention, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put it in through the back. Last time we did it through the front because we tied it up in the front. So I just want to do it this way just to show you, you know, if you can do it different ways. So we're going to bring it in. Maybe. I'm going to bring that up. And then we're going to bring it down through here and through the bottom hole. I'll bring that up like this. Okay. Kind of tug at it. Then we're going to go up to the top one. Go through that set of holes. through there. Pull that tug. Give it a little tug. And then bring it back down through the original hole. And it gets a little kind of crazy with all of these spines, but we can do it. We can do it. Okay. Now at least it's through. And now all we have to do is make sure that everything is nice and tight. Let me pull that all the way through. Let's give everything a nice little tug again from all the sides. Okay, looks, no, it's still kind of loose. Hold on. We don't want it to be loose. Okay. You see how that is? I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. See, this is what happens when you don't do a conventional spine. Okay, there we go. Tighten that. And we'll do the other side only better. Yee-hee, look. Yay, it works. All right. You know I've never done this kind. Gloria, I have no idea. I am just winging it. I'm just trying to show you guys to, try something new. Don't be intimidated. And I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done this particular type of spine before. I wanted to do it with you guys so that you can see, what works, what doesn't work. Make a fool of myself if nothing of it worked. The first one worked out pretty good, but we put it in the side spines. And that one came out pretty cool. Now we're doing it in the inside spine, and I just not too sure. We'll find out. I think it'll be okay. Okay, so again, we start off in the back in the middle. Go to the bottom. Give it the old tuggaroo. Give it a nice tug. Go all the way to the one up on the top. Pull a little bit more through. Hold on. Okay. And let's get this through here. Yeah, da-da-da! And now, let's see if it's all wonky. See right there, it's pulling. Make sure that this is okay. That's pretty good. All right, so now we put it back through the center one and hope we go all the way through. Hope we go all the way through. Yay! I can't believe it. Okay. And make sure it's nice and tight. I hope it is. And if it's not, too bad. I am tying this puppy off. Okay. And if I have it upside down, I'm not fixing it. Okay. Let's test it out again. See what it looks like. Holy moly, it's working. I can't believe it. Oh. Okay. I need a breather. Let me have another drink. All right, so now the next question is, should we work on elaborating on our signatures, or should we finish covering up the spine now and well, covering up the whole book? So while I have a little drink, you start telling me what you guys want to work on yet, because both things have to be done. So should we work on the pages, or should we work on the cover, finish off the cover? I don't hear you. Oh, thank you, Amy. Pages, pages, pages. Oh my goodness, pages. Okay. Everybody wants to do pages. All right. So we're going to do pages. All right. So, okay, here comes the tricky part. What do you use your journals for, right? That would determine, you know, what you end up doing with your pages. I am not the writing journal type person. I don't do that at all. I glue and I collage and I do mixed media type stuff online. So, therein lies the dilemma of what I should be doing. Okay, what we can do, which will be kind of, let's see. Hold on. Okay, when I make these kinds of journals, I like to come back in with, I save everything. Okay, look at all this junk. I save it all. And then what I do is I come in and then I start, you know, putting in little places to put things, right? And that's what I like to do next in my personal journals. And like for instance, like I have these, I could put this somewhere, and then I would glue something on top of that and create yet another type of flap. And then I have a space here that I also can decorate or paint or, you know, whatever I do. Yeah. See, I don't know all the names for all that stuff, flips and tips and this and that. I have no idea what any of those things are. And please don't try to educate me because I'll forget by tomorrow. I just call everything a doohickey. That's it. A thingamajigger. Oh, Molly's Bakery. How cool. Apple cinnamon flavor something. Oh, they're dog treats. Somebody obviously gave this to me. I did not know that. Dog treats, apple cinnamon flavor. All those poor little puppies. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is, okay, so that's cute. But I think I'm going to save this now that I see it for my black and white journal. What do you say? I'm going to put that in there for later. But I think that's kind of cool for that. All right. So, okay, so let me get one of these and one of those. Let's see what else I want to play with in there. Oh, make a tag out of that. Let's see. That's cool. I don't know what that came from. Okay, more junk. Oh, Brahms. Do you guys have Brahms where you live? I think they're only in like 4 or 5 states. London Stationery. Another cool tag. Oh, a whale. Oh, you can make a whole little book out of that. Okay. And what else is in here? All right, that's enough to start off with, I think, from this bag anyway. Let's see. That's kind of cool. All right. Put this away. That's cute. All right. So tags. All right. So those are a few things to start off with. And let me and I don't know why. But the little Brahms cover is speaking to me. Let me get my double stick tape. Now I'm in the mood for ice cream. That's the best thing at Brahms is ice cream. Hi, Peg. What's happening? Well, it's a directive for me for everyone to get a spine. And we started when? A week or two ago. And we got one done a certain way. I'll show it in a second. And now we're doing another one a slightly different way. I'll show you in 1 second. Let me put my Brahms down. And I'll do a show and tell from my other one, the other one we've been working on. For those of you that haven't seen it before. Okay. Whoops. Oh, see, this is kind of waxy. I think the glue is going to just pop right off. I mean, the tape's going to pop right off. We'll see. I might have to use some other kind of glue later. All right. So I'm going to give it a little tiny bit of a puckering so that there's a little space to put something, just a little something in there. Aw, now it looks like a little cup. Look at that, how cute. Okay, on this particular journal, it's called Get a Spine, and what we did is we took one normal sized book. This one we made up ourselves. We wanted a certain thickness. Then we added 2 more spines and another book cover to create this gizmo. Yeah. And so we put our signature, 2 signatures in the normal place that it would normally go. We spaced them out because we need to allow this cover to have space. So that's how it looks like from this vantage point. I also think it's pretty cool, Peg. Then the other one we did, now the camera's going to get a little goofy because it doesn't like the fabric I put on there. Whoop, there you go. Don't get crazy now. This one is the exact same way, except we put the signatures here instead of here. So when you open it up, you still got a spine, but you used them here. And on this particular one, I used nothing but scrapbook paper that was black and white that I've had forever that I don't use. And so that's what this one is all made up from. And we've been starting to it's going to be a glue book for me basically. So we started with some of those pages and gessoed down some of the harshness of the stark black and white. So I started putting some gesso on some of those pages. And so that's that. So we learned how to do this way with the signatures and the spine here. So now what we're working on is seeing how it would all work out, putting it in the normal space. And that's pretty much it. So now I gave them the choice. Should I go ahead and finish up the exterior part of the journal tonight? Or should we start working on the pages? And people wanted to work on the pages. So I aim to please. So now I'm in the mood for ice cream because that's what Brahms is really good at, is making super duper ice cream. So, you know, what are you going to do? This is a really, really cute envelope somebody gave me. Look how cute. It's all torn up, but she doesn't know how to open an envelope, but it's still cute. So, how would I use that? I'd like to see it all, but you can't. Oh, well. All right. So, back to here. I don't know. I'm thinking. Come on, Rosemary. You have scissors. Yeah, ice cream. You know, one of my favorite ice creams, it took me a while to figure out why I like it so much, is I just like the regular, not the mint chocolate chip, but the peppermint chip. You know, it's basically vanilla ice cream with a bunch of like sugar cane, not sugar cane, candy cane, candy. And I couldn't figure out, why. I mean, what's the big deal? Even though it clears up my sinuses, boy, whenever I eat that. But then I remembered that I'd forgotten. Sometimes you forget about things and then odd things, wake up your memories. And my grandmother was notorious for after Christmas time, she'd go and buy up these candy canes that they were practically giving away after Christmas. And then practically she had enough for almost all year. And she would get vanilla ice cream, hit that stuff with a hammer. She'd put it in a big old bag. She'd hit it all with a hammer, and then she would save it. And then throughout the year, she'd sprinkle it on ice cream and she'd give it to me. So that's my fond memory, is because she used to make her own, and that was like a little treat that she would give me. So I solved my own mystery one day. I go, oh yeah, she used to make that all the time for me. It's funny how you forget things. Okay. All right, so now I have this. Why, I don't know, but I just decided to get that. I don't know why. I have no idea. I don't even know what I'm doing now. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. See, that makes it really simple. I just glue her down. Let's see where she looks better. See, she looks pretty cool next to that. She looks nice right there. I like that. Okay. This is kind of slick too, so let me go ahead and put some of the double stick tape. It's kind of thick. I don't think it would stay down. With the regular glue. It looks like your hair, Scotty. Your hair is short, Scotty. Oops. Okay, one page done. One page done. Yay. I like this too. So I could put that there. Yes. I have to trim it down and it will work. So I think the way I trim it down is I'll do the outline. And then I'll put some tape on that too. I usually don't use these tapes. I'm getting tape happy. Oh, where's my jingle bracelet? Okay. My doggy was playing with me, and somehow he got, I don't know if it was his paw or his teeth or what, he kind of like got a hold of it. And when we tried to separate, I didn't realize he had it. We separated, it separated the whole bracelet. So it was just a little latch. I can fix that. But it was so funny. He starts to go away and that thing's in his mouth and he looked at me like, gulp. I didn't mean to do it, Ma. Poor guy. I didn't mean to do it, Ma. All right, so we're getting there. Hello, what do you call this? I don't know if you're tipping in or tipping out, but this is very tipsy right here, wouldn't you guys say? Or is that a fold out? I don't know. Melody, where did you get the black walnuts? You said you gathered. What does that mean? You have a walnut tree? If you do, I need some of your leaves. Okay. I have a pecan tree. We can trade leaves. Okay. We're getting there. We've got 3 things down. Oh, when you were little. Okay, never mind. I hear you. That was your memory. I think this is kind of cute. That came off that envelope. And it kind of has all the same colors. Highlights the colors. Let's trim this off. Oh, they do, Peg? Do you still have leaves up? Because you're where? Oh, no, they're already, aren't you in, where are you? Nebraska or where are you? I forgot now. You probably don't have any leaves left. Oh, no, but I like the little birdie too. Uh-oh. You might have to do one of those. One of those. Okay, let me find some washi tape. I don't have very many, so I don't have like colors and stuff. All my stuff like that, like washi tape and things like that, I get pretty neutral stuff. Most of the leaves are on the ground, yeah. Well, that's when they're the best. That's when all the tannin has come out. That's when I cruise Home Depot and Lowe's. They got the best trees. So when the leaves fall down, I go with my little baby rake. Rake them up, put them in a bag. Okay, let's just put that there just because. Now, how do I get this off of here? Aw, see how cute? And then you can still see the birdie. Tweet, tweet. He's all jealous of all the flamingos. All right, so. Oh, that would be great, Peg. Yeah, because, off the ground, that's no big deal. When they're ready to fall, that's when they're all very rich in tannin at that point, and that's what prints really well. Let me get this back together. I don't know how that came apart. All right. So what do you guys do with your junk journals? Do you glue in them? Do you write in them? Or are you, mostly like me, just fill them up with more junk? That's why when I make junk journals, even the ones that, I sell, for the most part, I have to force myself to have them look more frou-frou, more girly, because that's not what I make for myself. So I really have to push the boundaries to make them more appealing to the, the average journaler. You guys mainly glue. Okay, I don't feel so bad. Peg. Oh. Yeah, I miss yours too, Peg. Well, actually, I miss a lot of people. For some reason, I haven't figured it out. Even when I do get a notification, I'll get the notification like 20 minutes after it started. And those are for the few that I actually do get the notification. Most people that I subscribe to, I don't get notifications. And I've even double checked the little bell, make sure that I've asked for them. And for whatever reason, I don't get them. I have not figured that one out. Okay. Okay, I think this is cute too. But let's see what it looks like inside. You paint, glue, and draw, Michelle. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I put a little bit of everything. Oh, not from your regular channel. Okay. Well, that's a good reason why I don't see it. That's pretty. This looks pretty on here. I like the colors on here. Why? I don't know. But the folds on it, so. Or maybe it needs to go like that. Hey. Could write and glue on it. Maybe this way better. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to glue that down there just because. Where's my glue stick? Ta-da! Then I can glue other stuff on there. There. All right, so that's that. Okay, what else do I have? Oh, that is cute. That is so cute. Put it on the red, put it on here. Poor little girl, she's all beat up. On there, and then I can put something in the back of there. Yes, that's what we'll do. Okay. Yay! Amy, do you also glue in birthday cards or other personal things like that? I have another journal where it's just nothing but cards and kind of like thank you things like that people have sent me. And I have a journal just full. I made a junk journal like this, And then it's just full of those. I think it's fun to, for those kinds of things, I kind of like to keep them together. I don't know why. Um, I guess because if I want to, read them, they're all, in one place, and I can easily go back and, just sit there. And if I'm not feeling in a great mood, I can sit there and read little notes from my friends, all in one place. It just works for me. Anyway, so now we have that there, and we can glue something else back here. This is kind of cool too. If I trim that, that'll work there. I don't need to see all that. There. And because both of those are kind of slippery, I'll use the double tape again. Just because. Alrighty. Hey, we're getting there. We're starting to see something cute. Peekaboo. Okay. What else do we have? These. These are more for travel. Oh, I like this. Okay, let's put this somewhere. This speaks to me. Let's look on this one. It would look pretty with that yellow. Yes, let's put that there. We'll put it in the middle and figure out something for the top and bottom later. Oh, wait a minute. I should say that for my black and white one. And red. Forget it. Okay, next. Next. Oh. You know, I have too many little things that I want to put in my red one. Maybe I should glue a few things in there. Okay. Ooh. Oh, this looks cool. I like this here. Yes. Yes, I can handle that there. I like that. This slippery back too. I got a lot of stuff that's so slippery. I don't know why. Bye, Melody. We'll be wrapping this up in a few minutes too, ladies. I like that. Hi, Carol. Well, we put together the one that, whoops. Uh-oh. What we're working on, Carol, is we went ahead and we put the signatures in the book that had the signatures going in the regular position of the spine. And we put those in. It was a little tricky. The signatures were kind of, the papers I chose were kind of thick. And it was kind of hard to get through, but we did it. And so we just started putting a few little decorations in the pages of the junk journal just to start it off. And that's where we're at right now. And I have a couple of red pieces that I want to put in my red journal. I mean, black and white journal. So before they get lost, I'm going to put those in there. Okay, Amy, thank you. I wanted to put this in somewhere. Woo-hoo. Oh, I think that looks cool right there. Okay, I found a home for him already. Happy, happy. Where's my glue? Yes, the thingamajigger, whatchamacallit. You know, you know. Every area has their little words for that. It was so funny. I'll tell you a quick little story before we go. I lived for about 12 years in Hawaii. All right. And, you know, everybody, like I say, every region has their little words that they use. Well, I remember the first, well, I visited, let me backtrack. Let me backtrack on my story. I had visited Hawaii maybe 3 times before we moved there. All right. And in people's conversations that you overhear, because obviously the people we went there with were not from there. So, you know, I didn't know what some of these sayings meant that the locals were saying. And I would hear the same saying quite often when we were there on vacation. But I never, had the nerve to ask anybody, what? So finally, when we moved there, I had to ask. And the phrase that they use a lot is decline, Dakin, decline. All right. And of course, I figured, well, it's just a little slang way of saying the kind, right? But it's decline. Still, it was like, okay, well, when do you use that? I mean, what does it mean? And there wasn't really like anybody that could give me a clear definition about it, except that after hearing it so many times, I realized it meant thingamajigger or whatchamacallit, right? Same difference. And so one day it struck me so funny. I was in line at a grocery store, and there was these 2 ladies in front of me in line. And one lady says, "Did you hear that Dakine is coming?" And the other lady goes, "No, you're kidding." And she says, "No, Dakine's coming." "Oh man, wait till Dakine finds out that she's coming." And I'm going, wait a minute. If Dakine's coming, how is Dakine going to know that Dakine's coming? But granted, I only lived there for a little while when I heard this conversation. But after a while, you start saying it yourself. Intuitively, you just know when to say it, what to say. And for some reason, you don't have to say anybody's name or anything that's really going on. The other person knows what you are talking about. And it is so fun. So, yeah. Whatchamacallit, thingamajigger, and decline. All the same thing. All the same thing. Uh-oh. I lost my stuff. Oh, here it is. All right, so now look at this cute little thing. You want to let's see what the camera does. It's like a little 3D of a little squirrel eating. I don't know if it shows up 3D there, but I figure I'll just drive people crazy and put it here in my journal somewhere. No, I don't like that there. No. Mm-hmm. All right, so I have this little picture here, and I don't know why. I think that little picture should go there somehow. I don't know why. Okay, I'll cut this out and see if it works. It may not. It may not work the way I want it to, but we'll see. I think I need smaller scissors for this. Whoops. Don't want to lose the bird. Okay. Oh yeah, I think that looks cute there. What do you guys think? I think it just kind of sets it off, don't you? Even if you don't, I'm putting it. Even if you don't agree, I am putting it. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, 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 and yep. All right, so we've done a little bit of work on the black and white one. Throw those in there for later. Did a little bit in here. And we got our signatures inside of here, and we started on our little gluing down on some of the pages. So at least we know that the concept works. Either way that we do it, it works. And it's just kind of fun to do something a little bit different. So I hope you guys, try to make one if you haven't already. It's just, just to put a little twist on something, to have something a little unique. And so, I'm going to cover this up with something, some kind of fabric. Oh, one of the fabrics we had talked about last time was some of that Cantha quilt. So I still might do some of that. I think that looks pretty cool. It doesn't go all the way around, but that's okay. I can put a strip of something else, there. And then figure out what I'm going to do here. And yeah, so we're almost there. We're almost all done as far as the construction is concerned. You can take forever to fill it up, but the construction, like I said, the construction works. And you can do it any size you want it. This one obviously had thinner spines, so it was thinner, and this one was bigger. So you can adapt it to whatever sizes of paper that you're going to want to use. Just find a book that size or just some thick cardboard, like I did the spine out of the thick cardboard. And you can make it any size you want to accommodate the kind of papers that you're going to want to work with. Alrighty, ladies. Well, thank you so much for showing up. And I'm not sure if I'm just going to go ahead and finish off this or finish it off when we get together next time. Maybe I'll just wait until we get together next time, and we'll finish off the outside of the journal and see what it ends up looking like. Alrighty then. Thank you so much for showing up and supporting me. And I'm not sure when I'll come back on. I never do know. but I'll be back and we'll finish this up and see how the exterior looks. All right, ladies. Again, thank you so, so much.